So let me simulate that, because that is really interesting. What I need to do here is, I've prepared a snippet, and I'm adding a timer. This is the cool stuff in Silverlight. You can add a timer. So it means that every 10 seconds, this dashboard is going to be automatically updated. And it's going to read my business data from behind and update itself. Well, let's make that work. So I'm going to build this particular solution. The next thing I need to do after Visual Studio builds the solution, I'm going to need to upload the XAPP package to my website. So I'm just going to do that. Looks like I don't have the list available. Let me just open it. Bear with me one moment. Now, if everything works as expected, the next step that I want to do is to hook in my Excel services endpoint. And instead of generating random values for my KPIs, reading those values out of the spreadsheet with the Gemini model that is inside SharePoint. Now, that I think is already pretty cool. So let me go to the document library that holds the Silverlight package. Once we get there, I'm going to upload the Silverlight package, and hopefully everything will go as expected. Well, in the meantime, oh yeah, here it is. So I'm going to Documents, Upload Documents, and I'm going to upload the Silverlight package. In the meantime, let's start working on the next version of our piece of software. So instead of just generating these stuff by random, I'm going to replace this here with a call to my Contoso service. So that's going to look something like that, and I'm going to get store KPIs asynchronously, right? And this one is not needed anymore. So now I have my store KPIs asynchronously retrieved. The handler that gets called when all this ends is this one, right? So the next thing I need to do here is say my mStore KPIs equals with the result that I get, which is in e.result, which is actually a dictionary of store IDs and values. And once I do that, I will need to call reload stores. And that's about it. So now I have to remove reload stores because of the asynchronous call from all the places that I have, which is actually only 2 of them. And I'm ready. Now basically what I have done is hooked in the Excel services endpoint. Well, just to be very, very specific, let me just check before that if, well, yeah, I can upload now this is the new version of my Silverlight package. So just to be very specific about it, there is this piece in my service, this method that is called getStoreKPIs, which actually does the call to Excel services. So what I've done is I factored Excel services in SharePoint into my business logic that is exposed by the Contoso business services. So I've composed line of business application services and Excel services based on the Gemini model, so I can work with this stuff easier. Now, let me first get back to just bear with me one moment. And once this is uploaded, we'll be able to see the dynamic version of our dashboard. Okay. Well, in the meantime, let me get back to the slides to close the token